So, for those who are new to YouTube or just haven't been here in a while, you're probably wondering, who is Vortex? Well, Vortex, or RDH Vortex, is a former commentary YouTuber who, in around 2020 to 2022, was one of the largest out of the small commentary community, which has since been snuffed out by itself. Very unfortunate, but to be honest, it really never deserved to live either way. So you may be wondering, why is this video being made? Well, for one, there are allegations, and not good ones for that matter. Just so we're on the same page here, the allegations were that Vortex was grooming a 14 to 15-year-old while he was 20 years old, and exchanging nudes with each other. And this was exposed by the minor using a burner account on Twitter and creating a thread attaching screenshots that we are to read together. Also, after the allegations came out, people started questioning RDH Vortex, and he eventually just privated everything and ran. Also, the RDH Vortex privating account thing also had to do with, like, some drama that happened that was completely unrelated to the allegations, but that was also mounted on top of, like, the alleged sexting a 14 to 15-year-old and exchanging nudes with her. Anyways, enough with the bickering, let's just get on to the screenshots and the burner account. Alright, so this next segment is gonna be improvised. Well, it just says it in the script. It says, completely improvise the evidence that has been shared with us by Ember. So with that, let's get to it. And so the first few posts of the thread, Ember alleged that in April of 2022, that RDH Vortex had groomed her when she was 14 years old, manipulated her, exchanged nudes with her, and other disgusting stuff, and attached alongside with the thread posts were the screenshots. And in the attached archive DMs, it starts out with the 14-year-old and RDH Vortex talking about the Kumo stuff and like the commentary kamikaze that RDH Vortex made on them, particularly referencing Ange-chan, who would later be arrested for pedophilia. Wow, who would've knew? But as quickly as the conversation started, the chat logs immediately turned south, as RDH Vortex's DMs became very personal, particularly referencing the fact that mostly Gazy and Deki have turned on him, and that he had a meltdown and he self-harmed. Which, don't do that, by the way, cause that's not gonna fix your problems. And then later, he proceeds to send a self-harm image of himself to the 14-year-old, and quickly asks, "Are you really 14 years old?" And as soon as the 14-year-old said that she is 14, it's almost like a switch flipped in his head to go freaky mode infinite, because he immediately starts flirting and wow. I don't get it with these people. Why do you do this? You know it's wrong, and yet you still do it. What the heck is wrong with you? And it only gets worse with, not surprised by the info, but I have seen your photos, and you look damn good in my eyes. And with Vortex continuing with, why wouldn't I? You look really hot in those outfits. I hope Ange-chan doesn't find out about this, cause he's gonna make you another pedo vid on me, lol. And continues on with, doesn't matter, let's pretend you're 18. I'm so happy right now, lol. Just thinking about you. Please, do, have your t-shirt taken off. Like, dude, it has not been a few days, and you are already... What are we doing here, everybody? What, like, we have left God. You know, maybe turn back to God after this video, cause absolutely big yikes. Like, this is just disgusting, bro. You know, maybe leaving God was the biggest mistake humanity has ever made, cause what the are we doing? But either way, the 14-year-old did send nudes of herself to RDH Vortex, and let's just say his response was that his little pecker was ready to grape and molest her, and sent a pecker pic towards the 14-year-old alongside with the messages. And RDH Vortex proceeded to pull an LT Beast in Kumo by straight up making the minor cut his name into herself and sending another nude pic. And after the chat logs were leaked, a few commentators came in and and started asking questions, which prompted Vortex to straight up block them and delete every single thing that was related to him whatsoever. And also try to outright deny it in Discord messages, which doesn't really help him in this case because he blocked the commentators that were directly questioning him and stuff, and went to his Discord DMs and denied every single claim whatsoever, which is very hard to believe after you blocked all the commentators who were directly questioning you and other stuff.